But this song right here, thank God for Kendrick. This was terrible.
Drake?
Now, yesterday, my good brothers and sisters, Kendrick Lamar, dropped another Drake diss in September. Now, I'm still confused about this record. I'll let y'all know in a second. But for right now, we got DJ Akademiks saying that Kendrick fumbled with releasing this song, all right? Let's hear what Ak has to say. Don't forget to like the video. Let's get it.
Kendrick dropped this song today. Number one, gave a lot of life to what's going on in hip hop. But I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. And I'm not even capping. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. The reason why I'm happy Kendrick dropped this song is for the last about, I want to say 3 days, I was starting to think, I said, man, this nigga is hitting all the right plays. We need a fumble. You ever watch football and you need a nigga to do some fuck shit? And then I kind of seen the fumble coming. I was like, all right, the Super Bowl thing. All right, I know they're trying to get at the boy, but they forgot about the Wheezy element. That might be it. But this song right here, thank God for Kendrick. This was terrible. And what I mean by terrible, the actual song is not terrible. But the move of dropping this song at this moment is fucking terrible. Okay? If you guys don't know, Kendrick Lamar just dropped a song. I don't know the full title of the song. He just uploads to his Instagram. It appears to be either Dear God or I see another working title that people are saying. Some people are saying called Watch the Party Die, right? The reason why I'm going to say this was absolutely terrible is you can't get announced for the Super Bowl, respond to a fall idea of some game 2, which I told y'all there is no game 2, and the boy or Drake didn't think there was no game 2. But okay. But you can't say there isn't no game 2, then immediately drop a track seemingly baiting game 2. Okay? So for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I do believe the culture kind of gave this battle to Kendrick. I think pretty much if you're in the culture and you ask who got the win, the majority of people will say Kendrick. And I also believe that it wouldn't do any good for Kendrick to even engage in the game 2 anyway, even if Drake did want to do that. So here's where we're at. I think Drake doing the 100 gigs, trying to get the people back on his side, it was looking a little bit iffy, even though he's still charting, he's still dropping good music. But then Kendrick was firing on all cylinders, just to be honest. Pop out, hit. He's performing at the Super Bowl. Everything is going good. Not Like Us, still top 10. This move to me was this was stupid. I'm going to be honest with you. Just because it kind of crystallized a few things for me. This move told me that Kendrick don't got nothing going on if it ain't got nothing to do with Drake. And that's what I actually thought was not the case, right? We heard a preview for a song that was on the Not Like Us video. And that song kind of sounded good. So I was like, all right, he got a bunch of singles and shit to drop. If the culture is awarding you the battle, everyone is crowning you for the moment, and everyone is now anticipating your next move. The only thing left to see is if you are dethroning or potentially dethroning the guy who's been the king of hip hop, and I'm going by numbers and whatever accolades, he's just been the guy, Drake. I now want to see what you got. And, you know, obviously I know there's an album coming at some point. I know there's music to come. But instead, this started in May. This battle kind of ended by the time June came around. Or actually started in April, ended in May. This fool just dropped a fucking basically diss song at Drake in motherfucking September. Now Drake is supposed to be the nigga who can't get over this, right? Like Drake is the obsessed nigga. He's supposed to be obsessed. You just got your ass beat. Niggas is laughing at you. You know what I mean? OV Ho, all of that. You're supposed to be the guy who's trying to engage again. Having Kendrick drop this type of song, by the way, lyrically, obviously we could break it down. It's not bad at all. But it's clearly either a song that was in his war chest for the battle or a song directly or clearly aimed at Drake. Either or, I just think it's a bad move. You got the win. You should move on. This is a time that, and by the way, again, and you can call me the biggest Drake fan you've ever met or ever heard from. I've told you, I said, when Kendrick drops, he's going to outsell whatever Drake got going on. He has all the Infinity Stones. Now, what this tells me is a few things. Either he's misreading the room, misread this whole Game 2 thing. I've been telling you, ain't nobody running back to battle. The battle's over. Or perhaps he just hates Drake like that, which, I don't know, maybe.
Okay, y'all. So, essentially, Ak said, it seems like Kendrick Lamar doesn't have anything going on without bringing up Drake. And remember, like he just said, everybody's been painting the picture that Drake is the obsessed one. He can't let it go. He can't move on. But most importantly, Kendrick Lamar just did the Super Bowl commercial, and he said it was no second chances at a championship. It's no round twos. And to me, with this record, it's almost like you're baiting a round two. Remember, Drake said in his last song, No Face, how you get lit off the nigga you hating on. And I'm just wondering why, after he announces the Super Bowl, that he felt like, you know what? I gotta take the dagger and stick it in deeper. Pause, no Diddy. I was listening to Joe Budden applaud Kendrick, and I saw people on the internet bringing up this like old American war video that inspired the Super Bowl commercial. Everybody was talking about how deep Kendrick was and how sick he was. Even now, you know, he used a picture of some dirty black Air Force Ones, and supposedly this was a picture from an eBay ad. And so people are trying to look into the deep meaning behind this song. But to me, it's so much about this song that is almost hypocritical. The song is good lyrically, and I understand why he's talking the way that he's talking, but I keep thinking about, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. And I'm saying, or I'm thinking, too many times during this beef did I hear Kendrick say, you know, I want people to be deleted. In this song, I want their families to be mortified. I want people to get knocked off. It like, I understand the artistic version of what he's saying, but in a way, he's still kind of talking gangster. He continues to talk about, hey, if you not somebody I feel like is feeding the culture the right way, I want your life to end. In a lot of ways, that's just similar to that fake bravado, that fake gangster that he's been, and a lot of other people have been accusing Drake of. Also, I heard everybody in the world tell me about how squeaky clean Kendrick Lamar is and how he was a perfect fit for the Super Bowl, and why, you know, Lil Wayne shouldn't be at the Super Bowl because of his checkered past. But throughout this beef, I just want to add this. Kendrick was saying the more volatile stuff. I think we're all in agreement with that. And also, historically in beefs, those are the people who we gravitate to say they won. If your lyrics were more gangster, more savage, more hurtful, then that's usually the person we give the victor to. That's why, even though I thought Drake's response to Pusha T was way better than Story of Adidon, when people heard all the stuff about Drake's son and all this other stuff, people gave it to Pusha because they like, yeah, that's what we like. It's like when Nas was going at Jay-Z and he was talking about how ugly he was. That's the kind of energy that people want from Beef Records, okay? But still, why do you want that nasty energy all over your Super Bowl performance, which is supposedly because you're so marketable, you're so perfect, you're so squeaky clean, and you announce the Super Bowl and then come out with a song talking about, hey, I think the light-skinned dude from Canada should pass away because he's not doing the right thing for hip-hop, which also is subjective because everybody don't feel like that. But I get it, you know, to match Kendrick Lamar's agenda, people like Drake don't fit into his quote unquote utopia or his vision of what hip hop should be, okay? I don't know, I was just very confused by the record. I think the beat is fire, but I just got a lot of questions. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the song. I think it's called Death to the Parties or something like that. But y'all let me know. Also, we know what Black Air Force Ones stand for, right? That's usually the shoe that you wear when you're about to attempt a crime, okay? Like the video. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.